Easy people, nice things here. Today, this one is going to be pretty random. I'm just kind of a bit chuffed. I've been able to get a power supply for a light, so I've plugged it in now. So hopefully I should blend in a little bit more on the side. So I thought I'd do something which is, I've got no idea. So let's see how long we go. Tune out if you get bored. Stick around because I'll probably be showing lots of stuff where normally I wouldn't, because I'm always considering the time. So this one's just going to go on and just fast forward and rewind or whatever. Right, so let's see what we're going to do. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my sample library, because most of the time when I do stuff on here, I use exactly what comes with this. So I'm going to go in my sample library. I have my, and I always advise this, if you can, get a separate hard drive. Try and get an SSD if you can, even if it's a small one. I've got a terabyte because I just say I don't want to faff about. The reason why I say that is because if you F with the main drive in here, yeah, I know it's got little space. You delete or whatever, you're in a world of grief. So I always say it's better just to get a separate drive, and then all your stuff, all your songs, everything's on that. And then you don't have to worry if it mashes up or whatever, and you're not going to mash anything up. And it's better than if you just put in SD cards in and whatnot, is my personal thing on it. So anyway, what I've done is I've got my whole sample database, and do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something slightly different. It just really came to my head now, because a lot of times I've read in some of the forums people saying, oh, this thing's just for EDM people and whatever, and like people who just sample a loop and that lot, which I think, no, that's crazy. I like lots of other style of music. My key music is hip hop, but that has opened a world of music to me. And personally, I think sampling is just as sophisticated as playing a guitar. Like to be really good at sampling and be able to work out loops and even chops, even more chops. It's just the same as being able to shred. It's just a different thing. You still have to understand how that makes that good. That's why when people say, oh, Jay Dilla and that lot, or they listen to something like Pete Rock or any other artists, like producers like Knots. I like Knots quite a lot. Or Just Blaze, another guy. You can see, because when you find out the sample and you look and you say, that's clever how they brought that down, because you might not see it that way. You might have never seen the tune like that. So anyway, that said, I'm going to try and do something like guitar-y. So I've gone in my thingy now, and I just spotted this. Let's try blues. I've never even done any blues, so there's a world of blues stuff here. As I always like minors. There's a minor here. What's E minor? What's that like? Yeah, I like that. Let's have that then. So, how shall we do that? Quiet you. Let's see. We'll just do it as a loop. Shove that. Let me see. Have I got a loop thing on here anyway? Yeah, I've got one here. So I'm gonna just load it into here. That guitar thing. So what tempo? Yeah, that works for me. This is 103. Did it analyze it right? And we shall see. Did it analyze it right? Yeah, it did. Okay. Then did it analyze the bars? 12 bars? Was that 12 bars? Yeah, I guess it was. Let's put the metronome on and check it. Oh, Oh, I know why. It's because it starts on a different thing. So it's da 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 is the first note. Da da. We'll use our DJ trick here. I'll go from 1, so I can go through it quickly, moving that loop. Alright, okay. Change it back to 5, which is 1 bar start. Yeah, like that. We'll have 8. As that was 8. And other things that I've not really done. I'd advise anybody who's got one of these, you want to try and get hold of this expansion, get hold of Vault 2, because Vault 2 has got really good acoustic kits. It's got, actually, to tell the truth, Vault 2, I think, as kits, is far better than the Force. I don't know about the MPC, I don't know about the MPC Live 2, but I got this from the MPC Live 1. Yeah, because I used to have the original MPC Live and it came with the software. So what I did is, when I sold the software, when I sold the MPC Live, I wrote to Akai and said, "Oh well, do I need to change it over?" And they said, "No, it's fine. It just gets redone each time when you sell them on." So I realised I didn't delete the software, and I realised when I got this, I was able to access all of those Vault things. So yeah, that. So what am I on about? Yeah, so get Vault 2, because it's got some nice stuff on here. I like the pimp kit, but we'll go with that and we'll play it and then we'll see. So I'll see if I like that. Quiet you. All right. So we're gonna play that in. So. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll have a bit of swing in there. Yeah, I'll fix grooves later if I want to. We'll have it a little slower. Lower. Okay, here we go. way of trying out kits is just using plus and minus buttons. Okay, so I think we got a little bit there. Let's go look some more. So it's E minor. Mental note, E minor. Right. Go back to the guitar. See if there's anything else. Blues. Well, I had it as blues. Let's mix it up a bit. Is there any other E minors? Now, I don't even know how to explain this. But like I say, while I'm doing this, if you're still watching, you might learn a couple of things. There's a thing called a circle of fifths, and it can be really helpful if you can kind of memorize it. It's kind of like the music version of the 10 times table, I guess. It's about as easy as that musically, I suppose. And it's just a way of remembering it. In fact, it's easier than that because there's a little cheat code that you can remember. And it goes like this. It goes, Father Christmas gave Dad an electric blanket. And that's what that means. It's F, C, G, D, A, E, B. And what that is F major, C major, D major, G major, A major, E major, B major, right? And that's a circle of fifths, so it's round that side. And round the other side are all the sharps. And the way I say it is, well, I'll give you the clean version. So I'll say beats, eat, dance, good. That's not what I use, but I'll say beats, eat, dance, good. No, beats, eat, a dance good. B-E-A-G. And that's B sharp, E sharp, A sharp, G sharp. Might be G flat. They might be flats. I can never remember. It's flats or sharps. It's one of them. Like that. I'm trying to visualize it now. But they're all, yeah, it's sharp or flats. It doesn't make no difference. It can be sharp or flat. It's the same difference. It doesn't matter. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, and G flat. You can do those all sharps, right? And the reason why I say that is those are the majors. And what you do is you count back 3 to find the minor. So I like minor stuff. Like I said, I've said before, that you've got the happy and sad. I like the minor stuff. So for example, an easy one, just so you can see, C, Father Christmas, C, right? Gave, G, Dad, D, Father Christmas gave, G, Dad, and A. So C minor, C major, A major, right? But all you have to do is go backwards. So if I was saying to myself, or forwards, it doesn't really matter which way around, just as long as you remember this. If I wanted to find out what the minor was of C major, count ahead 3. So I go C, G, D, A, and that's A minor. So C major is A minor. So if you wanted to find out what the major was, and you were in A minor, you wanted to go back, you go A, Father Christmas gave. You go back to C anyway, and it's always 3. It's always 3. That's the trick. So for example, I'm in E major now. I don't know what E major is, so I'll go Father Christmas gave Dad an electric. So E minor. Father Christmas gave Dad an electric. So it's electric, A, electric, dad, gave dad, got G, so it's G major is E minor. That's how it could work out. It'd be easier if I drew it down. I'm trying to do it off my head. You can draw it down, and as long as you get the Father Christmas gave dad, you can always get it. And I say that to say this. If I know that, if I ever see G major in here, it'll work. There's other ways you can do it as well, because you can kind of work back and say, well, because of the circle of the fifths, it kind of basically means other things will work with it. I'm not getting into that. I was just telling you that. Sorry if I bored you. I apologise if it was interesting. There you go. Let's get back to music. So, E minor. So we've got some rock E minor here. So let's go to samples, and we'll put the auto back on. Oh, we don't have to. We can press play. So we'll add another one in there, and we'll have da, 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 da. What? So we'll have some bass in there. Oh, and a thing I always do is I say hum something. So let's see. But you know what? Let's carry on with samples. Let's see what happens just using samples. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to see what bass samples I've got here. Right, so I've got guitars. Right. What would be great, and I can't remember if this is in the beta now. I can't remember if I've done that. If it could read beyond folders. So, for example, if I type in EM, it looks for everything that's EM. Yeah. I don't know if it can do that. Yeah, interesting. Now, the thing is, it's looking for EM in any of that, so it's going to see cinematic, and that's the only problem. It'd be nice if somehow you could do that way, but anyway, whatever. Let's see if we got any bass. Yeah, we have. We've got basses. Let's see, funk style 80s. See what's in there. Simps, no. If we get funk, we can look some kind of funky things. That'll probably work. I don't know, I've got some funky stuff somewhere here. Gospel funk. Right. See, these are all. I says A minor was G flat major. But you know what? Just as, you know, Google's a thing. If you're ever in any doubt, you don't have to do the thingy trick. You could just go E minor scale and then see what other scales work with it. Google's your friend. So what have we got? Wikipedia's tells us. Oh, I was right. G major. And got it right, Emma. Just for myself. So B minor will work as well. And B minor will work. So B minor will work. E major's parallel, so that it'll sound weird. So we can use G major stuff will work, and B minor stuff will work. B minor stuff will work. Oh, and A minor stuff will work. A minor stuff. So C will work. So bits of C in theory should work. Well, let's see if that's true. Right. Because I ain't using headphones. That's so low I can't even hear that. Right, I'll turn my thingy off a bit for a second, so you're not going to hear my voice, and you'll probably be happy not hearing it, so that I can turn this level up a bit so I can hear this bass. Unless I can go further in. That's so quiet. Yeah, no good way. There's a funk thing somewhere here. I've seen it. Samples. Oh, the funk things. And bass. Oh, do you know what I could use? Oh, there we go. Another thing, quick tip. Music Radar, musicradar.com. It's a music magazine, but it's also online as well, and they're fantastic because what they do is they get loads of people to compile free sound kits, so it's always worth checking there. And I just remembered I downloaded a whole load of bass once. I don't know if they're in key. I don't think they say the key, but oh great, they do say the key. So that's A, C. So there's E. Right. Let's see what happens here. We'll try that. I've got no idea. Do you know what I could... If this didn't have this weird, stupid, like, format, there's a weird, like, it's called a chunk. It's called a riff chunk, and it's really weird. And Akai only use this kind of riff chunk. So, and what I mean is by that, if you have a normal WAV, right, the information in a WAV might say, I don't know, it's 110 BPM, and you can take that and put that anywhere else. You can put that in DJ stuff and whatever, and it'll read it because it's a standard WAV. It's like WAV data. But on the Akai Force, it seems to use a specific type of WAV data that is so rare, only Akai have it. So, for example, if I put this to sync now, it's not going to warp. It's not going to sync. I'll put it there. It's in sync now. Still the same speed. See? It's a shame because if it had that, then this would be perfectly like Ableton. It'd be perfect like Ableton Live, but I digress. Anyway, let's see what that sounds like. Again, I'm not putting much thought into this. Let's just see where we go with this. I would have done it live, but I don't know whenever people are on. So if you're still watching, I'm glad. No, that's lost all that groove. I might have to just play this one. That's lost that groove. Do you know what I can do though? I could probably chop that up. Let's see what else there is. So we'll have that one as well. So I'm going to load that. I'll load it to the pool. So if I go now here, and what we'll do is we'll create. No, we won't. What we'll do is we'll chop one of them. So let's have a listen. What's this one? Okay, so that was 120. That's cool. But we want to chop them into bits. So threshold chop. Yeah, that works. And then what we'll do is, oh, one more thing. I should have done. Just so that I don't get clipping, so I'll just do clear. Again. Always do this, it's helpful. where is it? Oh no, it's not here, it's here. Shift 0 snap. And what that'll do is that'll stop any kind of clips, you know, like where you get little ticks and artifacts at the end of things. It'll find the best 0 point where like it can crossfade without any like clips basically. So we'll do that again now. So go back to there and get the threshold. Yep, that one's a bit funny. And I think the rest are fine. Yeah, the rest are fine. Let's convert that. And what we'll do is we'll do them as parameter. So if we want to change them, we can, and without any hassles. So I'll do that. Right. Okay. And I'm going to add the other one next to it as well. So let's where are we? Where are we? Am I going blind here? Oh, it's right. So what's, oh, that's no in it. So I'll get rid of that. Okay. And we'll have that other sample as well. Is that, there's the other sample? No, that's the first one. Where's that? Is that the other one? Okay. And here's something I think I've already shown before. If I go, let me think about this. I go here. I'll go to a blank. I'll remember that. I remember that. That's the 120.0. I go to here and I'll go to pad, and then I'll come back and I'll go get that 120 thing with that one with it. Right, and then I'm going to slice that into bits. So, do you know what? I should have trimmed it first, then I got it into bits. Yeah, I wasn't thinking straight. So, I have to go click again to go back. So, in theory, I think if I chop that now, I've got that right. Too busy. Minimize. A bit better. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. And this is how you can make your own little play bases. We'll get rid of that. And if we have that speaker on, it helps us when editing. And we've got all that. I'm just using this. I'm just being lazy. So if I can hear it, it's right. Get rid of that one. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. All right, that's 2. So what we can do is we can do a split. And we want to split that. So we'll press split. Actually, do you know what? I think that was probably all right combined. So combine that again. Yeah, that works. All right, so what we do now is we'll go back to here. I just have to keep my mind on it. So if I go to pad and then I need to go, I want to just have first slice. There's some slices. Oh, you bar stool. Here are them slices. Now I want to change that to slice. Is it all? I need to go to all. This is the only thing. It's been so long since I've done this. Cool. Right. Oh, is that it? Have I done it? Oh, that's it. I can't remember. It's one of them ways round. Do you know what? It's a pain. I figured it out, but I can't remember how I did it. Right, so that's that. We'll get number 2. Yeah, right. Oh, do you know what? I can go shift clip. If I go here and I say, I go here, I don't know if I have to do it on each one, but if I go slice, there we go. So an easier way of making life easier is if I just copy this, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, well, like that. I don't even know if I'll need that many, but. There we go. So now I've got both of those samples all in as stuff I can play. Yeah, that's garbage. We'll get rid of that. We'll copy them so that we've got a nice little 4. Get rid of them. I don't care for anything. Right, let's have a listen. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Something, it's going to do the something. It's going to go like that. Something like that. Let's see. Right. So it's going to go on. That's it. Whatever. So we'll make that 2. So that first note, that's the first note. So what was it? So we'll go here. Where is it? And just to show finesse. Right. Just to show a bit of finesse. Where is it? Do you know what? Wait, why am I making life hard when I don't need to? I've already pointed that, so I'll just nudge it back in. It's the first note. Right, there we go. Nudge. There you go. What you tend to find sometimes, you have to play off to select it, unless you want to do the select by doing that and doing a square round. You have to kind of go click off and then go to the note that you want. So something. Yeah. That'll work. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna work. Something now. Do you know what? What we can do? Another little trick here. Little brilliant things about it. If you're still watching, it's 36 minutes in, so I wouldn't blame you if you've skipped out. But another brilliant thing about this is the warp. You can change the speed of just that one. And if you look on here, these are the bars. So if you get them to line up, I don't know how to explain this, but if you get it to line up, you'll find a tempo. Yeah, I don't know where we're going after that. I just don't want to make this too busy, but let's see. So right, I'm gonna go back to humming again now. Oh, I hope I didn't. Yeah, the mic is still on. I didn't bother. Just found a better. Down. Something. That's it. This part to get the groove. Down. That's it. Boom. Down. More one of them. That's a nice long note there. Maybe. Could be. Oh, that's quite nice. But you see how you can make stuff out of samples here, so we'll play that. What was that? That was it. Oh, I'll just play. Oh, come on. I'll undo that and do that again. Eh? Do you know what? Just wait a second. Right. Notes. Get rid of them. That's it. Maybe. We'll try that. See what that's like. Which is better? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. something else. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe that. Yeah, maybe. What's there? Right. And I remember you have to select it first to hear it. That's the only thing I don't like. I get it. I wonder if I can just do it. No, you have to select it. Yeah, I don't like that, but what you're gonna do is what it is. Truthfully, if I could be bothered, get a guitar and do that, but I can't. So let's see if we can find something that can go and go. Notice I haven't saved this. I've just not even saved it. Yeah, 45 minutes. I think I'll save it and tell me if you like this. Tell me if you think I should carry on with it and add some more stuff into it. All right, I think 45 minutes is good enough. I'll play it one more time. Okay. Well, yeah, a bit of fun to have some lights. So until next time, peace.